Did you know that one of the world's first great cities was named Babylon? Located in ancient Mesopotamia, Babylon was a city-state that rose to prominence in the 18th century BCE under the rule of Hammurabi, who established a powerful empire that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. But after Hammurabi's death, his empire fragmented and Babylon fell under the control of foreign rulers. It wasn't until the 7th and 6th centuries BCE that Babylon experienced a golden age, the Neo-Babylonian Empire with Nebuchadnezzar II at its peak. This time, Babylon became a cultural hub with stunning architectural achievements like the Hanging Gardens, which were one of the ancient world's 7 wonders. Nebuchadnezzar's successors continued to expand the empire, but it was in 539 BCE, Babylon fell to the Achaemenid Empire under the rule of Cyrus the Great, ending Babylonian independence. The ancient city of Babylon was a place of great wealth and power. But how did it fall? The history of Babylon is a long one, marked by several periods of rise and fall. What we usually remember is the Second Babylonian Empire, the one that rose to power after the destruction of the First Babylonian Empire. The First Babylonian Empire was established in the 18th century BCE by King Hammurabi. He made Babylon the capital of a vast empire that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. Hammurabi is also famous for his code of laws, which he inscribed on a black stone slab, now known as the Code of Hammurabi. He ruled wisely and justly and made Babylon a great city. But after his death, the empire fragmented and was soon conquered by the Hittites in 1595 BCE. They ended the First Babylonian dynasty and sacked the city. However, the Kassites soon took control of Babylon and made it their capital. They kept Akkadian as the official language and generally maintained the city's prosperity. It wasn't until the Neo-Assyrian Empire began to weaken in the late 7th century BCE that a Chaldean revolt led by Nabopolassar, chief of the Chaldeans, resulted in the establishment of the Neo-Babylonian Empire with Babylon as its capital. Nabopolassar's son, Nebuchadnezzar II, then took the empire to its peak. He expanded its territory to include all of Mesopotamia and parts of Syria and Israel. He also built many magnificent structures in Babylon, such as the Ishtar Gate and possibly the Hanging Gardens, one of the ancient world's 7 wonders. However, after Nebuchadnezzar's death, the Neo-Babylonian rulers proved to be less capable, and the empire began to weaken. Soon, Cyrus the Great, the founder of the Persian Empire, took advantage of this weakness and conquered Babylon in 539 BCE, ending the Neo-Babylonian Empire. Ancient sources offer different accounts of the conquest. Some suggest a lengthy siege, while others, like the Jewish historian Josephus Flavius, claim that the Persians took the city without much bloodshed. According to some historians, the Persians probably took Babylon in 539 BCE, but not by force. A revolution broke out in Babylon against its last king Belshazzar. Belshazzar was killed and the city was handed over to the Persians without a fight. Although the Persian conquest marked the end of Babylon's prominence as an empire, it didn't immediately decline. Alexander the Great considered making it his capital when he conquered the region in 331 BCE, but he died before he could implement his plans. By the time of the Romans, however, Babylon had become a ghost town. Its glory days were over and it faded into obscurity. Despite its fall, Babylon's legacy lived on. Its influence can be seen in the legal systems of neighboring cities. Its astronomical observations found their way into Greek science, and its gardens were described by Roman writers. This has been Babylon in 200 seconds. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button. Thanks for watching.